I never felt awkward at all as being the Test captain in waiting, if you like, and I think that was down to the way Stephen approached it with me. And to be honest, at that stage, I was a one-day captain only with no even real aspirations of the Test captaincy. I just knew I had to bat well at number 3 and do the best that I could to send Stephen out on a winning note, really. And that's what I said to him before the first Test. He'd made his announcement that he was retiring before the Brisbane Test match. And I remember going up to him then, I said, look mate, all I'm going to do now is be 100% committed to you and the team and score as many runs as I can through the summer to make sure that you finish the way that you deserve to finish, and that's with winning a series.
33 now for Australia is Ricky Ponting.
Well, that's well played. That's a beautiful shot off the back foot and played in front of square. And again, almost identical. Not quite as firmly struck, but it doesn't need to be. This is a fast outfield. The result is exactly the same.
I remember getting off to a good start. Irfan Pathan, I think, was playing his first Test, and his left arm with it bowled decent pace and swung the ball back in. Those sort of bowlers are always the bowlers that troubled me.
In the air, oh, he's dropped him. He's dropped him. Well, that's good bowling. We mentioned just a few balls back, that's the place to bowl. Ponting's gone after it, and Sehwag has put it down. It was a tough one. It went very fast to him, but he got both hands to it.
I remember getting a couple of really good drives away down the ground early on, and that was always a good sign for me. When I got a good stride forward early, got the full face of the bat, and got some good runs down the ground early on, was generally a pretty good sign. So I felt good right through that innings.
I like that.
And that pierces those 4 men I'm talking about. That will push Ponting to 50.
I always fought balance issues, I guess, and falling over a little bit. So, if I knew that I was hitting the ball down the ground well and also being able to punch the ball well off the back foot through the covers, then they were pretty good signs for me.
That shot he's played beautifully today. This will go for 4. And this will probably go for 4 as well.
Oh, brilliant shot. The finesse of Kofi Annan.
Oh, magnificent. A magnificent stroke.
That's one of the very few innings that I've probably ever looked back on just to get some positive reinforcement of things I had to do well to play well.
So you look back on it during your career when you're going through tough stretches?
Absolutely, yeah. If I had time to sort of stand up on the back foot and hit the ball on top of the bounce and get it through the covers for 4, that were the things that I looked for.
That's beautifully done. That's a beautiful shot to bring up your 19th Test match 100.
And Steve Waugh right there by his side. Well played, Ricky.
Good use of the feet there from Ponting.
He's an outstanding cricketer at any time. It's a goodie too. That is a goodie. He has hit that so hard.
He goes for it, and that will do it. Not the most convincing stroke to bring up his 200, but Ricky Ponting won't mind. Superb innings. Dropped on 17, it seems like a day and a half ago. A kiss for his wife, Brianna. She has been a great influence on his career. He races to 201 not out. Well played.
I'm giving my wife a kiss that I'm still paying the price for. Every time I go back to my local club, I get ribbed about that. But yeah, no, that was... We had a few things going on that week, and she was actually going to go home before the game, and I begged her to stay. I actually said, I think something pretty special is about to happen. I felt really good about my game and where I was at, and I begged her to stay, and she decided to stay for the game, and that was what I was able to pay her back with.